Hey YouTube, how's it going? I'm back with another YouTube video for you guys today. Today I used the overpowered PPSH and I ended up pairing it with my NZ41. You don't see the NZ41 being used a lot whatsoever, but I find it's a very, very viable assault rifle. In Rebirth and anything is great. It doesn't have that much recoil. It's got really good damage. Fire rate, it's a little slow, but it makes up for that in its damage and its damage range. And overall, I feel it's a really steady gun. And then a PPSH, a lot of you will know what that is. The Vanguard PPSH thing shreds right now. Very, very fast time to kill. And at the same time, the hip firing on it is unbelievable. I didn't use the hipfire build for it in this video because I don't hipfire. I like aiming in and everything, but so I have mine set up a little differently than what you would see a lot of other people use. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Class setup will be at the end, so stay tuned and enjoy. Have a good one, guys.
Enemy soldier nearby. Kill all targets. Go. You
Rat,
may be large,
pussy.
but you're not going down without a fight. Enemy UAV active. Time's running out. Move to the target area. Enemy UAV active.
Guys, here your house.
Got me sighted. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Going to the houses.
Got a loadout drop inbound.
You going in prison or harbor? Chem just got loaded.
Right on your tail.
Satchel up here.
Grab that
Oh. Yo, close, 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 close.
Enemy UAV active. Got me sighted. You made the top 25. Nearly there.
Yeah, near the buy.
Tango front.
Both of them.
Downed.
Contract time expired. Completed. Knew I could do it.
Get both of them?
Yep.
drop on the way.
Get a UAV quick.
You got recon coming.
UAV beginning flyover. Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in.
2 on loadout. Where'd the other guy go? Huh.
Bounty target identified. Have a little fun, yeah?
Let me get another UAV quick.
You got recon coming.
UAV beginning flyover.
Oh, HQ, couple Nova.
Let's go
UAV is out of fuel. Turning for resupply.
Down one.
Down to final 10. Come out on top. The bounty target is down. Marvelous.
Doesn't matter. Never mind.
We've got gas moving
Not
in.
have any AR ammo.
I got a gas mask.
Recon's on the way.
UAV beginning flyover.
Houses. Houses and prison. That's everywhere else.
Down to target for airstrike.
Got your request. Cluster strike is active. UAV is out of fuel. Made it to the top 5. Smashing.
At 48
Enemy
meters
dropping into the AO.
in front of me.
Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in.
That's a bad team.
Fire station costs are adjusted. Victory rests on your shoulders. Finish the mission.
To go.
Teammates in the air.
Fire sale done. Prices are back to normal. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Got one.
Last team. Where's that?
Have an AR.
Decon.
You've got gas moving in.
Get in the safe zone.
them? You wanna farm them or no?
Oh, we could, yeah. He was right on top of me. I didn't want to die.
Remaining enemies eliminated. Smashing.
We could end it on that one. That's pretty damn good. How many you have?
Not enough to end on that one.
Not enough to end on that one?
No.
How many did you have? I had 14.
I don't know. What less than 10?
Here. Well, wait till the scoreboard pops up and we'll check. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I feel like it was quite fast paced. You went really good right at the end. Very fast paced, very aggressive, and I loved it. It felt very flowy. And man, I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did playing that game. But without further ado, here is my loadout that I used in this gameplay. First of all, the NZ41. This gun you don't see a lot, as I said. Nobody really uses it, but I find it works very, very well and is very viable. Up first, I got this AMAX silencer because it gives you that sound suppression so you don't get hurt by a lot of other enemies and you don't get that pings on the mini map. At the same time, it also gives you that little bit of recoil control on the vertical and horizontal. I also used the Orb Weaver 360 millimeter BC barrel. This one highly accurate and controllable, reduced scope sway and gun bob. The second pro doesn't really matter to me that much. I didn't seem to see that much of a difference because it is an AR. You don't normally see that with regular guns, whereas if you're using a sniper, but I find it being highly accurate and controllable with this barrel makes it so much better and very, very nice. And the cons to it, sprint to fire speed, you don't really need that when you're fighting long ranges. And even with that con, it doesn't really do too much at the same time. And the hip fire accuracy, you don't need to be hip firing with this gun. You're not going to be close quarters with it. That's why you got your secondary. I also use the 2.5 times scope. That's just a given. I prefer using the 2.5 as close to the 3 times scope that you would use on any MW or Cold War guns that you generally would use in your games. I also have the Lore reinforced stock. This one gives that initial firing recoil control. So right when you start shooting, that recoil is not that bad. It gives a little bit of ADS speed and the recoil recovery. So recoil recovery, you're shooting, it starts going up, and then when you stop shooting, it'll zero back in. That's what I use that for. Really nice. I use Frenzy for my first perk. Health regen after getting kills, very nice. Helps a lot in gunfights, especially when you're in between two teams or fighting multiple guys at the same time. And I also have fully loaded there. Just pick up the loadout and go. You don't have to worry about getting the ammo. Stipple grip tape, just recoil recovery and initial firing, recoil and recovery. I use the 50 round mags and lengthened. With lengthened is very good. Bullet velocity. Your bullets are going straight almost no matter how far away you're shooting. Makes it very nice for long range kills. I also use the hand stop underbarrel, recoil control and accuracy. It helps a great deal with what you're trying to do. Long range especially helps. And we got my PPSH. Now my PPSH is not what you commonly see. You'll normally see the hipfire build that a lot of people will use because people don't like aiming in, I guess. But it's also really, really good for those really close range fights. But personally, I like still that little bit of distance, still fast ADS, still got a little bit of, it's still got that um, hip fire accuracy, not quite as good. It's a great all-around SMG. So first of all, I got the Mercury silencer, sound suppression, and then a little bit of horizontal recoil control. Doesn't really affect it too much. You don't really see much horizontal with this gun anyway. And then I got this barrel right here. This is the barrel that you'll see on everyone's PPSH. Is the hipfire barrel. Hipfire accuracy, hipfire recoil recovery, and fire rate. This makes it deadly up close, and I mean deadly. And I use the slate reflector optic because it's nice. It's doesn't take up much visibility at all. It's good for short range and a little bit of range at the same time. Great all-around scope. And then for the stock, I use the Empress Custom. This gives you that recoil control you're getting shot at, gives you that flinch resistance, accuracy, and recoil recovery. And it makes it great for what you're trying to do. I use Fleet for one of my perks, just weapon swap quickness, and then movement speed, crucial for when you're trying to get around places a lot and when you're trying to switch weapons in case you run out of ammo, which is very, very nice to have. And obviously I have fully loaded, so I don't have to worry about collecting the ammo when I pick up my loadout. Now I also use rubber grip for extra recoil control because the PPSH, it does have some recoil, especially when you're aiming it down the sights. I use a 71 round mags along with my, oh, not my, with the incendiary rounds. So in case I get downed, I have that chance of downing my opponent and being able to get the res off and getting the finish. Now, I also use the Smile pistol grip for that extra bit of hip fire accuracy. It does knock down the recoil control a bit, but that's why I also got that all those other attachments for recoil control and accuracy. So all around, it is a great, great gun, and I greatly enjoy using it. I used it all day the day that this gameplay, I used it all day, all stream, and I was going crazy with it. I picked it up and I fell in love, and I started using it the rest of the night after that. And obviously, I use EOD, Overkill, and Amped, just your general perks. You don't really see anyone varying from that. I use Throwing Knife for those great quick finishes, and then Heartbeat Sensor so I can figure out where all the rats are. We don't like those, especially in Rebirth. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's the loadout. That's the class setup. I hope you find this useful. Don't be afraid to like and subscribe if you found the content great and enjoyable. And if you would like to see more of it, don't be afraid to click that little bell and turn on your notifications so you don't miss the next video. I also stream every weekend on Twitch. My Twitch will be linked in the description below. I hope to see you guys there. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one, guys.